Okay, so today we're going to go in search of a line. Okay, now I'd like your line to actually have a slope. So you can go outside or you might find one inside. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a couple of examples of my lines that I found. So first of all, note here, this is like the stairwell leading up to my loft. Okay, so if you look at this, you can see there's a sloping line here, okay? And from there, I can actually form like a right angled triangle. And that line definitely has a slope. Okay. If I go outside, note my lemon tree, and if you do the same thing, you can see that that definitely forms a slope. Now be creative, you might be able to find some different things. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is I just would like you to open Desmos. What you need to then do with your photos to get them onto Desmos, you need to either airdrop or email your photos to your computer, and then you need to you download onto the desktop. So you need to do that first, otherwise you won't be able to get it onto Desmos. And then if you get your photos downloaded onto Desmos, onto your desktop, and then what you need to do is you need to drag it from your desktop, and you drag it, so you drag it into this spot, and when you do this, it comes up like as image, and then it will automatically project it onto this page, and then it'll go on top of the number plane. And then from the number plane, if you put your cursor and press on the number plane, yes, then what happens is all these dots come up. So all those dots will come up. And what that allows you to do is you can then move the number plane so that you can get it to fit exactly on your grid so you're able to read stuff off. So once you've done that, then what I would like you to do is what you're going to do is try and draw the line that goes through that number plane. So you need to go to the equation section on the left-hand side and just open up number 2. The first one will be the image, the second one will be where you can put the equation in. And then when you do that, see just in here, that's where you'll put in your equation. And what I'd like you to put in there, you're going to put in different values. So the equation of a line is basically y equals mx plus b. So you're just going to put in different values of m and different values of b. And you've got to try and get this line. So for my line, for example, if I went y equals, and I put 2x plus 1, for example, you can see that my line doesn't even fit that line there. But what if I went through and my line's going this way, so that's like got a positive gradient. If I want it to go the other way, it has to have a negative gradient. So what if I change that to minus 2 plus 1? Let's see what happens when I do that. So it's now going the right direction, and it's kind of sitting on the railing, the banister. It's kind of sitting on there, but it's kind of not in the right spot. I need to move it down. So that means that my gradient, I'd probably want to make it a little bit less steep. I might actually just try 1x, okay? And then let's try that, and plus 1. So I'll just change that to 1x.